Everyone, I hope you're well. I unfortunately have a slight cold, so today I'm gonna make myself a Vietnamese soup, well, Vietnamese style soup to get better soon, because they actually use a lot of things that are really, really healthy for if you're a little bit sick. So, for example, the onion itself already has a lot of very healthy oils that will help you regenerate, and we have garlic, we have obviously ginger, which is the very best for every cold. We have anise, cumin, curcuma, cinnamon, a little bit of chili flakes, not too much, pepper, of course, and salt. You usually would put in some cloves as well, but unfortunately I'm out of cloves. To make it a little bit easier for myself, I'm going to use a broth cube. And yeah, what else do we put in? So I love the nori seaweed, so I'm going to put a few of them in. We have bamboo, we have rice noodles. And then obviously we have leek, some lead, we have a carrot and a zucchini, and very important for a Vietnamese soup would be lemon or limes. I had them frozen a while ago, so that's pretty good for me. And now we're gonna start, chop everything up and put it in. And, oh, I also will put in some tofu. So while I'm gonna stir the onion, I'll pre-cook some water for the broth. Start cooking the rice noodles because they have to be cooked separately, and actually the broth and everything will just be put on top of the noodles. They won't cook in the soup. I cut up this already. I'm gonna put it in here. The garlic's already in. You don't really have to stir it so it won't get black. The rice noodles are cooking, and now I'm gonna put all the other stuff in. So now I cut up the leaves. I'm gonna put in some cumin now. Actually, some good portion. I want to get healthy. The anise as well, and a little bit of the chili flakes. That's actually a little bit more than I wanted, and I'm gonna put in the curcuma as well. And then next is the water. The time for the veggie broth has come. I'm not gonna put it in the pot right away because I want this cube to dissolve properly. This way I won't have clumps in my veggies. Okay, I'm gonna pour in some more water because I want it to be a soup. Okay, this is just about right. And next will be the ginger. This really has to cook for like 8 minutes in the water, so I'm gonna put a tap on this so that it can cook. And I will also put in some soy sauce. The bamboo slices are still missing. And last will be the seaweed. Here comes the heart of all. This is the cut up ginger that has to cook in here. Fun fact, the curcuma is actually the same family as the ginger, and it has lots of the same effects. It's just not as spicy. So I'm not going to put in a huge amount because I don't want the soup to be too spicy. And it's always a nice surprise to bite on a ginger piece. I like to pre-spice my tofu. I'll put in some salt. Here comes the pepper. Some paprika powder. Quite a lot actually. And some soy sauce. Oh my god. Like this. If I were to air fry it, I would put oil in it, but I won't do that because it's going to go in the soup. I just stir it around so that everything's flavored. Okay. So the bamboo sprouts are already in. It's not sprouts, the bamboo pieces. I would love to put some sprouts in it, but I didn't have any handy. So here comes the tofu, and there's already a little bit of soy sauce going in as well, which is good because that's just the taste we want for the soup. Very important, if you put in some sprouts, it's always important to heat them up at least a little bit. Otherwise, you might get infections or diseases from them. Sprouts should always be heated up a little bit. Okay, let's talk about the cinnamon. So the rice noodles are ready, and here you can see why we cook them separately, because all the starch is now in the water. So yeah, I take these out of the water, and they are ready to be served in. Okay, so the soup has been cooking for a few minutes now. It's done, so I'll separate it, but I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit before I do that. So now we have the veggies, the noodles, and here's the broth. So it's ready to serve it. Here we are, the noodles, the veggies, and obviously the lemon. And now we're just gonna put some of this nice broth on top. Yes, this looks great. And obviously I'm gonna meal prep some, so the next time I'm sick I won't have to go through all of this again. And, well, the only thing I hope is that an elf will come and clean up the kitchen. Okay, everyone, stay healthy.